Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing an overview of the different models of the Genesis, Sega Genesis Model 1. I only have 3 versions, okay, and there's about 7 different versions. So I'm just going to give you a basic overview cosmetically, and inside I'm going to give you a look on the differences between these 3. But first off, let's start with just the visuals. So this is the one that I got first recently. I don't have any of my original Genesises. I don't know if that's a word, but anyway. I got ripped off on this one from a local game store. I'm not going to name any names, but this version has the motherboard VA7, and it's made in Japan. So usually you think made in Japan, well, that must be good. Unfortunately, it's not. But I will say that the VA7 motherboard is a good candidate if you want to do modifications such as S-video, RCA out, etc., etc. As you can see, the red on the high definition graphics version, which is the VA7, is a more red version right here. And on the high definition, these two, it's more of a maroon. It could be a coincidence, but for me, the on and off switches have a nice click to them on the high definition versions. And then if you go on to the non-high definition, you kind of got to jiggle it, and it's not very good. The headphone out on the high definition is very good. The high definition, or the non-high definition headphone out is very bad on the non-high definition VA7. And there could be some good non-high definition sound ones, but my personal experience has been that they are not very good given this VA7 motherboard. Now let's give you a look at the differences in the back of the Genesis. So on the non-high definition Genesis, you'll see you do not have an expansion port, which I've learned recently it was for I think a keyboard, or I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was anyways, it was an item that was never really used. It's not a VGA out, though it looks very similar to a monitor VGA out, but that's not what it is. It's an expansion port. But they took that out on the non-high definition. The power in is moved slightly to the left and maybe slightly upward. The RCA out is slightly to the left on the non-high definition, and the RF switch is also slightly to the left, as is the 3 and 4 channel switch. So that's the front, the back, or the top, the back, and now let's go to the back of the consoles. And I really don't like to let my Genesis fall and bang like that, but please forgive me, Genesis. So if we look at the back, these are both made in Taiwan, the high definition versions. That's probably not all high definition are made in Taiwan, but I would wager to bet that a lot, maybe the majority, were made in Taiwan. And not a lot of bad things come out of Taiwan, but also a lot of good things come out of Taiwan. So yeah, but the bad one, the VA7, is made in Japan. You know, so you'd think it would be good. And it's a pretty clean looking one. I need to clean that up a bit, but on the back they really pretty much look the same. They got the CD expansion slots here on the sides. The codes. I guess, yeah, that's the difference. See the tags. This is more of a silver on the serial number. On this one, the non-high definition one, it's a white. So, and that's the same with the rest of the labels. It's like a silver color, and this is very white. So that could be another indicator of a better Genesis. Look for the silver, not the white tags. Okay. So now that we've seen the exterior, let's go ahead and take these apart, and I'll show you the motherboards. I'm going to do this live time. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. One difference between these three, and I don't know if this is universal or not, is on the non-high definition Genesis, you have these screws. I only have two in here because this is the one I'm going to be modding the VA7, because it's unplayable as is. It's playable. It has good video, but not good sound. So there's only two screws on this one because I already took it apart, and I have the other screws sitting somewhere else. Okay, so we got that one. Got that. It's just slide off. I currently have the LED unplugged right now, so that'll give you a look at the motherboard. On the, see right there, it says VA7. PCBD M5 USA VA7. Okay. While I'm unscrewing the other Sega Genesis models, I'm going to read off the specifications of the chipsets on the VA7 motherboard. Okay, so it comes with a Jalco. Where's that Jalco? Jalco MGB3VU3401 21388. It comes with a Hitachi 9216-65256 BLFP10T, and it has two of those, these two chips right here. It has an NEC Japan, so that must be the video chip. It's got a Sega. Where did I write the Sega on? The Sega. It's got a Sega 315548701, and then below that FC10049235ZBGE Z16. This might be a video you want to watch at night because that probably sounds pretty boring, and it'll help you get to sleep. So just taking the screws here out of this this high definition Model 1 that I recently got. It's the best one that I've had so far. I'm not going to take apart the other Model 1 I have just because we don't have the time, and I have already cleaned the inside of it, and I want to see what's inside this Model 1 that I recently got. But you will be able to see some chip differences just between this high definition one and the non-high definition. Although I have no clue what the motherboard version will be. I know that it won't be a VA7. So bear with me. Got two more screws and we'll have it off. So just bear with me. It's got on this non-high definition. It's got a Sanyo chip, a Motorola chip, a Sony chip. Pretty much all of the Sega Genesis that I've taken apart all have Sony chips, and this would have been before the PS1, so makes you wonder what could have been if Sega and Sony had joined forces. See, on the high definition Genesis, you have these black screws, not the anodized screws. Okay, so I got it open. Let me flip this screen around so I can see what the hell I'm even doing. Alright, let's zoom in here and fix the camera a little bit. Yeah, probably just making it worse. Sorry if the audio's bad, and sorry if the video's bad, because you know that happens sometimes. Okay, that's where I want it. Okay, so we got the new high definition high definition Genesis apart. Well, not apart, but we got the top off. So we're gonna go ahead and open her up. The only thing holding, sorry, I lied, there is more screws. But the only thing holding the top, after you pull the screws out, the only thing holding this top to to the board is the LED. I wish they would just make it so you can unplug the LED, but they didn't do that. At least it didn't work when I tried it on. That's why it's disconnected on that the non-high definition one. So I'm going to take this motherboard shielding off. I'll try and be quick about it. Sorry I'm taking so long. I'm not good at editing videos, but hopefully I'll get there one day and you won't have to sit through this garbage, huh? So while I'm doing this, I'll tell you a joke. How do you make a tissue paper dance? Don't know? You put a little boogie in it. Yeah. That's how bad that joke is. Okay, almost halfway through. And okay, move quickly. Gotta get this done before the timer runs out and it screws up the video, because I don't want to do this as a two-part series. I will be doing a part on cleaning this new model Genesis out, but that'll be a different video. Okay, let's take 4 more screws. If you do have the choice between a non-high definition Model 1 and a Model 2 Genesis, I would go for the Model 2, unless you plan on modifying the Genesis. Okay, last screw, and I think we're done pulling this damn pointless shielding off. This really doesn't do anything. That's why I just left it off on this, the non-high definition one. Okay, we missed the screw. No, we didn't miss the screw. It's kind of like a pull tab type deal. Pull these screws out. Hurry up, you only got a few more minutes to do this video. Alright, missed the screw, there it is. Come on, get out of there. And this one doesn't want to come out. Okay, there, finally. Got it out. Hooray. Yippee-ki-yo. Whatever. Okay, so we got this is a heat sink. So you can see right off the bat, here's a heat sink. This doesn't have a heat sink like this for these chips, which are a Motorola 7805 CT QPF 147. Sorry, I have a little parched. I'm gonna grab a drink. Yeah. yeah, this is a good looking board. It's even different than the model, the VA3 HD version I basically got for free on that one, but this one I had to pay for. But it came with some new controllers that